Hi there, everyone. Thanks for joining us for another informative Jamaica Magazine journey. I'm your host, Jabertha Atkinson. Inside the pages today, tips on achieving business success. We look at work underway to protect the coconut industry from disease and explore opportunities in the freshwater fish rearing sector. Stay with us. These and more developments unfold, starting with our news of the day. It's right after this important message.
So you would have take a call while crossing a busy street? You would have zoned out while driving through half a tree? I know say you definitely would have sent a text while climbing down River Falls. So why you do it when you cross the road? Stay alert, man. Every step matters. Pedestrians, look out before you step out. A message from the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport.
Good day, I'm Lisa Rowe and this is your JIS News for Monday, March 31, 2025. About 1,200 residents in the Mason Hall area of St. Mary have been given access to piped water. Phase 1 of the Mason Hall water supply system was commissioned into service last Friday by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. The $70 million project was executed by Rural Water Supply Limited.
We believe that development must be inclusive. Everyone must be involved, whether you are living in urban areas or in rural communities. It must be equitable, meaning it must be fair. No, everybody must get good supply of water, and it must be transformational.
The undertaking is the first of a three-phase project. Minister with responsibility for water, Matthew Samuda, says the second phase will commence at the beginning of the new financial year. It will cost an additional $100 million and is to benefit over 1,500 residents, in addition to the 1,200 being served by Phase 1.
Whether it is those in other parts of the country like Albert Town or in Balaclava in St. Elizabeth or in Port Morant or in Green Park in southeastern St. Elizabeth. Let me tell you, the work is advanced. These projects take a lot of time, but we are committed to ensuring that you get high quality infrastructure in rural Jamaica.
Government's plan to extend the north-south toll road, which will begin with a cloverleaf interchange at Mami Bay, will come with an estimated price tag of $350 million. Phase 1A will extend westward to Discovery Bay, and Phase 1B will move eastward to Prospect in St. Mary.
Given the urgency of the development and the dislocation risks involved in upgrading this existing roadway, the government of Jamaica will take steps to designate the North-South Highway extension as a national development project.
The project represents a solution to road congestion in the Mami Bay area of St. Anne. The corridor, which is supposed to be part of the North Coast Highway, is now serving as the main boulevard of a town with several entrances. The corridor handles the traffic coming to and from the north-south toll road, moving between Ocherius and St. Anne's Bay, as well as local traffic among the various businesses and residences along the corridor. This has created a significant traffic hazard for residents and commuters, potentially stifling the natural development energy of the area.
This, Madam Speaker, is a major infrastructure development that will allow you to go around Ocherius and to go around the Mami Bay area and Priory. And that, Madam Speaker, will increase the natural urbanization energy which exists in that corridor. Now you're going to see the expansion of businesses along that corridor, the expansion of houses in the Draxall area, but it also takes off the congestion out of Ocherius, so that Ocherius can truly develop as a tourism town.
The government is implementing an AI workforce readiness strategy to advance Jamaica's participation in the evolving industry. This is in response to recommendations from the AI task force that was commissioned. It includes integrating AI and coding into the school curricula at all levels and implementing dedicated teacher training programs on artificial intelligence. The Hart NSTA Trust will also launch a prompt engineering course to train students and public sector professionals in using AI tools effectively. In addition, a cutting-edge AI lab is to be established by the government in a partnership with the Amber Group.
A public-private center of excellence where developers, researchers, entrepreneurs, and students can collaborate on AI solutions. The AI lab will serve as the catalyst for a new era of technological advancement in Jamaica. Madam Speaker, AI will disrupt some traditional jobs, but it will create new high-paying opportunities. This government is ensuring that Jamaicans are equipped to seize those opportunities and lead in the digital economy.
Meanwhile, Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Senator Aubin Hill, says the government is taking steps to build out a digital ecosystem to help more local entities participate in international trade and be competitive in the global digital economy.
This is why we have embarked on a comprehensive legislative and regulatory reform agenda. We're aligning with international best practices, learning from global leaders, and ensuring that our policies create an environment where Jamaican businesses can succeed, grow, increase their productivity and profitability, they must go together, and create successful businesses in the digital space.
Minister Hill was speaking at a recent capacity building session on e-commerce and the digital economy held at the Terra Nova All-Suite Hotel in St. Andrew. There has been an uptick in the scale of farmers' operations thanks to the ongoing conversion of the Canal network to a more efficient pipe system. That's according to Agriculture Minister Floyd Green, who explains that the upgrade has led to a reduction in water leakage and theft, resulting in a more effective utilization of water resources for farming. He made the remarks during a recent tour of the Bushy Park Canal in St. Catherine, where observations are being made to convert additional sections of the canal system into pipes to improve irrigation.
We're going to continue this drive, and I want to assure the farmers in the area, we're looking at areas where we see the canal deteriorating, and we will convert those areas into pipes so you can have that consistent supply of water. This is again in our drive to ensure that we're looking at the climate realities, that we're providing access to water to our farmers, and that we're driving new industries. We're ensuring that our freshwater fish farmers are able to expand their investments.
The Canal Restoration and Revitalization Program, which began in 2017, aims to provide farmers and fisherfolk with a more reliable and cost-effective water supply. Work is currently underway in St. Catherine and Clarendon, which host the largest canal-based irrigation systems in the country. And finally, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says his country will continue to enforce its immigration rules, but assures that law-abiding permanent residents or visa holders have nothing to fear. He addressed the issue in the joint press briefing with Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness during his recent high-level working visit to Jamaica. Secretary Rubio explained that over the last few years, approximately 15 million people entered the U.S. unlawfully and irregularly, but pointed out that Jamaica was not a major source of illegal migration.
Jamaica is not a major source of illegal migration, to be frank. It's not even in the top 10 or top 20 for that matter, I don't think. Unless you're some student visa holder who's a sympathizer of some terrorist organization and is running around in our streets like a lunatic, burning down buildings and attacking students at universities. If you're a gang member, we're going to kick you out, okay? But if you're a green card holder and you're not any of these things, you're going to be fine.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lisa Rowe. Thanks for watching.
Are you an entrepreneur producing an excellent Jamaican product or service? Did you know you can earn hard currency and more significant returns by exporting? Contact the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce to help propel your business along the export lane.
Everything you can produce, the Jamaicans overseas want it. We're not going to get rich by just bringing down the debt. We're going to get rich by exporting a lot more. So grow exports, create job opportunities, drive economic growth through exports to make Jamaica a richer and much more prosperous country.
Government is encouraging more Jamaicans to tap into sustainable business opportunities in high-value industries that can generate jobs, increase exports, and drive inclusive economic growth. But starting and achieving continued success requires good business acumen. In our first feature segment of the magazine, we are sharing some ideas to get you started. Operating a successful and resilient business is no easy achievement. This is usually driven by the more business savvy, with a passion and a know-how, backed by a system and network that provides valuable support from concept to market. As Jamaica navigates its way to economic independence through entrepreneurial growth and wealth creation, it is important to set our business foundations on firm ground with the guidance available within the various agents of government as well as from successful entrepreneurs.
At times we have to pause, we have to think, we have to reflect, and we also have to plan in terms of the continuity. It's never too late to learn new lessons, never too late to understand the experiences of others. In terms of business surviving, it's never a one-man show. And I always say to persons, that's the reason why you have a marketing personnel, you have someone doing distribution, you have another person doing finances. It's really a team effort. And when you meet up on the hurdles, the bumps, those potholes in the road, it's always that person there to push you beyond.
You have to have grit and grind to move forward. I would say you can move forward by innovation, and you have to back it up with strong management. There's a lot of moving pieces in business. A lot of things are changing, and it's a very dynamic thing. And what you start out doing, or what you think you'll be doing, you have to do a lot more. So, definite grit and grind to get through, and innovate to move forward, and manage to keep things moving in the right direction. Good support from the government in terms of, we've had access to the DBJ Innovation Grant. We've had other grants that have helped us to put our innovation into reality, to allow us to create a step to move forward. We have to create a niche and work that niche.
Given that you're in the business that you are, do you manufacture? Do you process anything?
Yes.
Well, did you use the productive input relief that the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce has for manufacturers?
Yes, we've used it.
So you avoided the duty and all those fees?
Yes, we use it, and we also farm, so we've used it as a farmer, the PIR as a farmer, and I know it's available to manufacturers also. So we have used it to bring in equipment.
JBDC works to ensure that every single Jamaican entrepreneur is afforded the opportunity to succeed. We understand that resilience is not only about one's ability to weather storms or respond to shocks in the marketplace. It's about building a business that is strong to the core, structured to endure challenges, and designed to seize opportunities for growth. Resilience also depends on the ability to adapt and evolve, which is why at JBDC, we speak about and we encourage a culture of continuous learning. At JBDC, We provide comprehensive support for MSMEs, enabling them to build on their own strength. From technical services to financial and strategic strengthening and market readiness programs, we focus on equipping entrepreneurs with the tools that they need to lay a solid foundation for sustainable growth. These days, we have to provide our learning for our entrepreneurs where they are, whenever they wish for it. And this is the way the world has gone. We exist in a global digital world. Digital transformation is no longer a nice-to-have thing for entrepreneurs. It's a need-to-have, it's a must-have. And it not only facilitates operational efficiencies, but it is a gateway for global trade in the marketplace that is largely digital.
Everything you do as a business, whether it's a service where you sell knowledge, or you sell a service that you do, or it's a product that you're creating, you must look to say, how can I export this? How can I make my market bigger?
Continue to be innovative, continue to be creative, and don't forget about being disruptive in the global market space.
Calling all farmers and fisherfolk, the Agricare insurance plan enrollment period is now open until May 31st.
We have an open enrollment period generally of the plan where members are able to enroll without any medical evidence of insurability.
Farmers and fisherfolk up to age 75 who are registered with RADA or the National Fisheries Authority are eligible to enroll.
There's still a lot of opportunity for persons to enroll, and I think, we need to ensure that we're making persons more aware of the products and the plans that are available, because something is available for everyone.
You can determine between health, life or critical insurance plans based on importance and affordability. Enrollment is from March 1st to May 31st each year. Visit the nearest Sagicor location or website to sign up. The Agricare Insurance Plan, a partnership of the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and Sagicor Life Jamaica.
Coconut is a versatile and economically viable crop, but also one that has been under pressure from diseases that affect production. The Coconut Industry Board is now on a mission to revamp production through new hybrid disease-resistant crop varieties. Let's find out more.
Coconut is a staple of daily life in Jamaica, whether it's the refreshing water, the creamy jelly, or the versatile oil. But behind these popular products is a thriving agricultural crop that requires careful management, innovation, and strategic support to maintain its vitality. This is where the Coconut Industry Board CIB comes in. As the global agricultural landscape continues to evolve, so too does the role of the board. With changing climates, natural disasters, and the increasing need for technological advancements, the Coconut Industry Board has been working tirelessly to adapt, innovate, and ensure that coconut farmers remain sustainable, productive, and profitable for generations to come. To address both the immediate and long-term needs of the industry, several key strategies are being implemented to sustain the sector. One of these strategies is a partnership with the Ministry of Agriculture's Predial Larceny Unit to tackle the long-standing issue of theft, enhance security, and protect farmers' viable crops. Additionally, international partnerships are being pursued to drive technological advancements in the sector.
The Coconut Industry Board is looking to partner with countries overseas in where we can utilize technology and bring technology here to you farmers to help improve your agro-processing ventures.
Alongside technological advancements, the CIB is also placing a strong emphasis on tissue culture, and the area that promises to significantly enhance the quality and resilience of Jamaica's coconut trees.
Coconut, according to my scientists, I'm learning also from my scientists, a very fickle crop. It's very stubborn and demanding, and you need a focused expert to bring out the capacity of tissue culture. We have tried experiments in the past and to no avail. So we want to push resources and build a capacity, so we have an expert in Jamaica to facilitate the growth of the coconut industry from a tissue culture standpoint.
The CIB is also focused on revamping its hybridization farm, the only facility of its kind for coconuts in the hemisphere.
We're introducing a new hybrid to the farming population, but it has to go through its natural testing process to add additional value to you, our farmers. And you have to understand the most important thing in introducing a hybrid to the environment is the lethal yellowing resistance, because based on historical information, we had about 9 million trees in Jamaica producing copra, having a manufacturing process around it. A lot of companies' copra plants were in Jamaica, exporting copra to the United Kingdom and various countries. Because of the lethal yellowing disease and Gilbert, we lost 9 million trees. The Coconut Industry Board, based on its research department and the leadership at the time, thought it relevant to implement a planting program to resuscitate the entire coconut industry of Jamaica. And now we're up to over 4 million trees.
The Coconut Industry Board is clearly focused on the future of the sector. Through a combination of cutting-edge technology, international collaborations, and internal research, the board is positioning itself to tackle the challenges of tomorrow while ensuring the sustainability of the industry today.
We are a blessed country to have a coconut industry board to sustain your livelihood and the entire Caribbean.
Food and nutrition security is a major priority for us as a developing country. Tilapia, which is a freshwater fish cultivated in ponds, provides a healthy source of protein at an affordable cost. In the few remaining minutes of Jamaica Magazine, we take you to Pondside to explore government's initiatives for expanding freshwater fish production and the opportunities for income generation.
According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, in a 2011 UN-published report, Jamaica has one of the highest levels of fish consumption per capita in the Americas, with 30.6 kilograms of raw fish weight per annum. A substantial portion of the over 80% of marine fish consumed in Jamaica is, however, imported. The National Fisheries Authority is therefore focusing on tilapia production and marketing to meet the growing local appetite for fish. This has become necessary, especially due to the decline in coral reef fish stocks, the increasing demand for seafood, coupled with the huge untapped local market for tilapia, providing a perfect opportunity to increase import substitution.
Tilapia is very important to the Jamaica food security strategy. For one, it's a priority under the National Fisheries Authority as to increase food and nutritional security. There are a lot of agricultural lands available that are capable of having fish ponds on it. There's also other government agencies who are looking to collaborate with to be creating aquaculture parks where we'll be having multiple ponds where persons can come on to grow their fish there, where we'll have the setups. We're teaching our farmers to do this as a business, to do it technically sound, to use the technical advice that the NFA will provide for them so that they will be able to become more profitable, where the growth times will be shorter, where the quality of the fish will be better, where the consumer will be happier.
Getting started in fish farming It's as easy as ABC. Persons first need to get in contact with the National Fisheries Authority. Then, someone from our office will actually come, speak to the person, make arrangement to come and visit the location, and then we'll do what we call a site evaluation. Your next step is to get registered with the National Fisheries Authority. Registration process is easy. You call our office, also someone will come and verify that you are a farmer, and you would need some items such as a government issued ID, 2 passport size pictures certified by a JP, fill out the application form, and only $600.
The local industry is regulated and supported by the government to ensure quality standards.
Farmers will have to maintain their water quality where possible. They can get it assessed if needed. If you are feeding your tilapia according to stocking density, making sure that they're getting the right quantity of feed, then it reduces the risk of you overfeeding the pond, and feed that is not eaten by the fish will then stay in the pond and become rotted. That will of course disrupt your water quality. This is the algae that they will feed on that will permeate through their system and causes the flesh to taste like mud.
Depending on the size of the pond, so if it's a 1 acre pond, well, that 1 acre pond can stock anywhere between 10 to 15,000 advanced fries, and those normally take 6 months to reach maturity.
If you live on your farm, it can be extremely profitable. You can make 50% on your investment in every crop. We look for ponds that are not aerated, not artificially aerated. We look for about 4,000 pounds per acre per crop, and ponds that are aerated, we look for between 6,500 to 8,000 pounds per acre. You have to maintain the best water quality possible, especially as you approach harvest time.
A lot of people in Jamaica don't really fully know about tilapia. I introduce it to a lot of people, and some of them are my best customers now, and before that they never know much about tilapia.
Aquaculture, especially that of tilapia, can fill the gap in the health-conscious demand for quality seafood products. Its firm texture and mild flavor makes it ideal for a variety of cooking methods. Tilapia also offers several attractive benefits for the householder and food service providers. Its high appeal and high profit as a center-of-the-plate item. Menu versatility, as tilapia works well with many different flavor profiles. The fact that it is low in calorie and fat for healthy menu applications. It is free of saturated fats, high in omega-3 fatty acids, a good source of protein for weight management, a natural fish which originated in Africa.
You can have tilapia taste whatever way you want it to taste. If we get more Jamaicans supporting this and buying product Jamaica, because that's really what it is, because it's grown and produced here, it can do wonders for the economy.
And while the appetite for tilapia is big at home, this versatile product is increasing in popularity in North America and Europe, providing lucrative export potential.
So Bonnie, you renew your road license yet?
Babes, the road have me away. I can't even find time, but you know money have to make.
Because see, I shall out them money the back for late fee and record fee when you sit down make your road license expire upon you.
Well, transport authority so we can apply online, and that may go to now.
Operators of public passenger vehicles and commercial carriers, renew your road license before April 1 and avoid late penalty. A message from the Transport Authority.
Our half-hour journey through the pages of Jamaica Magazine ends right here for today. But please join us again tomorrow on this station for more news, features, and information you can use to live, work, raise families, do business, and of course, retire in paradise. In the meantime, visit our website, jis.gov.jm, for this and other offerings. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Jabertha Atkinson, wishing you all the best till next time. Walk good.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.